the not so much non-kinetic as pre-kinetic sorts of conflict that the Chinese have been engaged in for decades for a very clear purpose: taking down the United States of America. We're going to focus in on a piece of that unrestricted warfare that has been singularly successful, and that is the financial front, through which the Chinese have not only weakened our country, but enormously strengthened theirs, specifically by effecting the transfer of immense amounts of money. Estimates range from $2 trillion on the low side to perhaps as much as $5 or even $6 trillion on the high side, from mostly the pension funds, mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, indexed funds, and other investment vehicles of largely unwitting American citizens who have entrusted such funds to Wall Street fund managers, who have in turn invested enormously in communist China. As we will be discussing in the course of this program, much of that money, not all of it, but much of it, has gone into companies that, well, are of course doing the bidding of the Chinese Communist Party, which is bad enough, but that are actively engaged with, supporting, and otherwise enabling the largest peacetime buildup of military capability, arguably in history, namely that of the People's Liberation Army, the Chinese Communist Party's military. We have the privilege, in discussing all of this, of hearing from a man who has been really in the vanguard of the effort to not only expose what's being done to the benefit of our mortal enemy and its capacity to inflict immense destruction on, to be clear, not just our men and women in uniform or the Western Pacific, but on us here at home as well. And that would be the chairman of the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party. His name is Congressman John Molinar. He represents the people of Michigan in the House of Representatives and has done so with distinction for quite some time. In his capacity as chairman of this select committee, however, he has been rendering a singularly important service. The committee has arguably been the most effective and relentless monitor of what the Chinese are up to, and has been active under his leadership in not only exposing the things that are particularly ominous, but also trying to encourage corrective action